Hello students, how are you all? I hope everyone fine. So we will continue that mock paper discussion. In last two videos we completed 30 questions. The next 20 questions today I am going to discuss. So in which the first question is the point on the line 2x minus 3y is equal to 5 equidistant from the points 1, 2 and 3, 4 is. Okay, see you can analyze the question like this. Consider a line, okay, let it be 2x minus 3y equal to 5 equidistant from the points. Okay, this is equidistant from the points on this line is equidistant from the 2 points. Okay, it is equidistant from the 2 points. Okay, andre idenagbeku heli, then if every point on this line is equidistant from these 2 points, this is a perpendicular bisector. Remember, this is a perpendicular bisector. Remember that, perpendicular bisector. Now we have to find out this point. We have to find out this point of intersection. This point of intersection. Okay, to find out this point of intersection, one easy method is take this point and substitute in this equation. If it is satisfied, solve. Done, nothing to worry. If not, you have to find out. So let me give the original method only. Satisfying the point, or satisfying method, okay, it's no need here. General method I will give you. The general method is find out equation of AB. Find out equation of AB. Hey, find out ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಿ 2-point form. What is 2-point form? Y minus y1 divided by 2, y2 minus y1, x minus x1 divided by x2 minus x1. So 2 cancel. So y minus 2 is equal to x minus 1. X minus y plus 1 is equal to 0. So we got this equation as x minus y plus 1 equal to 0. ಇನ್ನೇನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, solve these two equations. ಇದೆರಡು equation solve ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಏನ್ point ಬರುತ್ತೆ, that is a required point, because this is a perpendicular bisector and only one point is common to both. So when you solve these two equations, which equations you have to solve? One is 2x minus 3y is equal to 5 and x minus y plus 1 is equal to 0. Solve these 2 points equations of straight line, you will get the answer as 6,7. You will get answer as 6,7. So option is B. I hope you can solve these two. This is a simple simultaneous linear equation problem. So I hope you will solve and you will get the answer as 6,7. So answer is option B. Artha aita? So first you should understand this. You have to convert the given sentence into a diagram of this kind. If the perpendicular bisector anta gottadre, problem solved. Understood? Very good. The root of the equation, determinant is also an equation. I mean, okay? Root of the equation x12 2xx 1 to 1 equal to 4. What do you mean by root of this equation? The root of this equation means nothing but the values of x which satisfies this determinant. You have to find out all the values of x which satisfies this determinant. You can also go for your verification, but ಇಲ್ಲಿ verification ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು, substitute ಮಾಡೋದು. Substitute ಮಾಡಿದ್ಮೇಲೆ you should expand. So instead of that, directly expand first, solve that particular equation, you will get the answer. So expand ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಏನು ಬರುತ್ತೆ, x into x minus 2x minus 1 into 4 minus x plus 2 into 4 minus x is equal to 0. Correct alva? 1 into 2, here 2 minus x last 2 into 4 minus x equal to not 0, 4 equal to 4. So simplify this. Here you will get minus x square minus 2 plus x plus 8 minus 2x equal to 4. So it is minus x square minus x plus 6 plus 4 is equal to 0. Solve this equation. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದಾಗ minus 2 plus 2 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, minus 2 equal to 0. If you solve this equation, you will get the answer, and the answer is C, that is minus 2,1. Solving part I am leaving for you because it's a simple quadratic equation. If you solve, you will get minus 2,1 as the answer. So simple question, expand the determinant, find the values of x, that is the roots of the given equation. Artha aita? So in option C. Got it? Very good. Next question. Yeah, this is from limits. This question is from limits. The question is limit x tends to 0 log of 1 plus x divided by 4 power x minus 1. So we have to find out the value of this limit. Limit x tends 0 log of 1 plus x divided by 4 power x minus 1. First ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು ಹೇಳಿ? Check the indeterminate form. 100% it is belongs to one of the indeterminate. Indeterminate form ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು ಹೇಳಿ? Substitute x is equal to 0. x equal to 0 ಹಾಕಿದಾಗ ಏನು ಬರುತ್ತೆ? log 1 by 1 minus 1. So it is in which form? 0 by 0. This is in the form of 0 by 0. So you identify the indeterminate form. So now it is easy to complete. 0 by 0 form, which is a shortcut method to find out the limit of this function. Yeah. Okay, so which is the indeterminate form? 0 by 0. So differentiate 1 by 1 plus x divided by 4 power x into log 4. Differentiation of 1 is 0. So limit x tends to 0. Now substitute x is equal to 0. So 1 by 4 power 0 is 1. So what is remaining? Log 4. So what is the base actually? Base is nothing but e. And okay, 1 by log of a to the base b is also equal to log of b to the base a. Base ಮತ್ತೆ number position change ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ numerator ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ. So using this is also equal to log of e to the base 4. E to the base 4. So this is the required answer. Now let me check once which option satisfies this equation. The option B satisfies this answer. Log of e to the base 4. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಲ್ವಾ? See this. Log of 1 plus x by 4 power x minus 1. It is in the form of 0 by 0. So differentiate, substitute, finish. Got it? So answer is option B. Understood? Very good. Next question. This is a simple question. This is from functions. It is solution illa, simplification illa, formulas illa, concept based. The question is as follows. Which of the following function is 1 1? 1 1 ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನೆನಪಿದೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ? See, usually ನೀವು ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿರೋದು f of x1 equal f of x2, check whether x1 equal to x2 or not. But ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಅಂತ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲ. Okay? The complete logical thinking. Okay. So let us check the first option. To each student in a class, assign the measurement of his or her height. Okay, one classroom alli, is it possible to have two different students same height? Yeah, possible. The two different students may have the same height, right? So the two input is different, output may be same. So first option cannot be 1 1. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ ಹೇಳೋದು? First option cannot be 1 1 because we can have two different students having same height. 100% is allowed, so it is not 1 1. To each country in the world assign its capital. ಈ ಕೇಸಲ್ಲಿ for a country definitely how many capital we can have? Single, one capital. So one country ಒಂದೇ capital is usually. So this may possible. There is a 1-to-1 correspondence. This option may possible, but before confirming that option, please check other two are whether possible or not. What is option C? To each book written by the single author, assign the author. To each book written by the single author, assigned to the author. This may not be 1 1. Remember that. To each village in India, assign the headquarters of its district. ಇದಕ್ಕೂ ಎರಡು headquarters ಇರೋ ಚಾನ್ಸಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. So this is also not possible. So which of the following is 1 1 is nothing but to each country in the world assign its capital. ಇದು ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಆಗಿ ಹೇಳಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗಲ್ಲ, but this is confirm. ಅದ್ಲೇನು ಡೌಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲ. So answer is option ಏನು B. To each country in the world assign its capital. One country ಒಂದೇ capital ಇರೋದು. So answer is option B. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? So 1-to-1 correspondence possible only in the option B. Understood? ಇಷ್ಟೇ ಇರೋದು, ಮತ್ತೇನು writing work ಇಲ್ಲ, just analyzing. Understood? Very good. Okay, next question. Yeah, this is from limit. ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ difficult pattern, a difficult question. Maybe you didn't see anywhere in the first PUC in limits. Okay, it's a different one. Okay, see this. Question is limit n tends to infinity 1 to the power 200, 2 to the power 200, 3 to the power 200 up to n to the power 200 divided by n to the power 201. ನೀವು ಇಂಡಿವಿಜುವಲ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಓಕೆ 3 hours ಅಲ್ಲ 3 years ಸಾಕಾಗಲ್ಲ. Okay, so method is different. Observe carefully. I'll rearrange the above expression. Limit n tends to infinity. Numerator ಹೇಗೆ ಬರೀಬಹುದು? x to the power 200 ಬರೀಬಹುದಾ? Okay, xi ಅಂತ x1 x2 x3. Okay, where x1 x2 okay 1 2 3 and so on. Okay, then divided by n to the power 201. Or keep the numerator as it is. Confusion ಆಗೋದೇ ಬೇಡ, ಹೀಗೆ ಬರೀದು. Let it be as it is 200 2 to the power 200. Okay, so on up to n to the power 200. ಈಗ ಈ ಸ್ಟೇಜ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೀಗೆ ಇಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋ, nothing to worry. Now this is also equivalent to, now I'll write, see this, limit n tends to infinity summation meaning gottidalva, because of this addition, okay, we should use the symbol summation. R from 1 to n, r from 1 to n, r to the power 200 alva. Now check madi, replace r by 1, you'll get this, r by 2 you'll get this, r by 3 you'll get this. So divided by n to the power 201, correct? Hig baribada? Very good. Now this is also equivalent to limit n tends to infinity, summation r from 1 to n, 1 by n to the power 200 divided by r by n. So 1 by n to the power 1 anta itkolla, better 1 by n to the power n, r by n whole to the power 200. Now it will match, correct? So what is the denominator? N to the power 201. This anywhere you saw in second PUC? This you saw in second PUC actually. Can you tell me which concept where you saw this expression? Limit mat summation el barate, limit of sum nenpidya, 3 mark question, limit of sum. This is actually equivalent to limit of sum. Okay, if you want I'll write the formula. Limit a to, okay, integration from a to b f of x dx is also equal to limit n tends to infinity 1 by h into nenpidya f of a plus h, so on, up to n terms. So this is equivalent to 0 to 1, 0 to 1. See, this is actually h. f of x ಏನು r by n ಅನ್ನು ಒಂದು x ಅಂತ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾನೆ. So you can consider this is equivalent to 0 to 1 x to the power 200 dx. So nothing but this represent area under the curve x to the power 200 between 0 and 1. And you know how to integrate this, x to the power 201 divided by 201 plus your 0 to 1. So answer is 1 by 201. So answer is option B. So ಈ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಟ್ರೈ ಮಾಡಿ, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಲಿಮಿಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಸಮ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ನೋಡಿದಿರಲ್ಲ ರೆಗ್ಯುಲರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ, ಅದನ್ನು ಕಂಪೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಐಡೆಂಟಿಫೈ ಮಾಡಿ. ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ ದಿಸ್ ರೆಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಏರಿಯಾ ಅಂಡರ್ ದ ಕರ್ವ್ x to the power 200 from 0 to 1. ಇಲ್ಲಿ x to the power 200 ಹೇಗೆ ಗೆಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಿ? ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿಸ್ ಐ ಆಮ್ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರಿಂಗ್ ದಿಸ್ ಆಸ್ ಎ ಒನ್ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ x to the power 200. ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ವಾಟ್ 1 by h. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ ಹೇಳೋದು? ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಹೋಲ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ಡ್ 0 to 1 x to the power 200 and x to the power 200 integration ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ, x to the power 200 1 by 201, put 0 to 1 will get 1 by 201. So answer is option ಏನು B. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? ವೆರಿ ಗುಡ್. If mod of z plus 1 is equal to z plus 2 times 1 plus I, then imaginary part of the complex number z, then the imaginary part of the complex number. Okay, to solve this particular expression you have to take z is equal to x plus iy. Take z is equal to x plus iy. So x plus iy plus 1 modulus x plus iy plus 2 into 1 plus I. Okay, what is this actually? Modulus of x plus iy plus 1, it is nothing but x plus 1 whole square plus y square. ನೆನಪಿದೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ ಈ ಪ್ಯಾಟರ್ನ್? ಇದನ್ನ ಹೇಗೆ ಬರೀಬಹುದು? x plus 2 plus I into y plus 2, ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾ? ರಿಅರೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಹೀಗೆ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. See, in this expression the left hand side is purely real, ಇಲ್ಲಿ imaginary part ಇಲ್ಲ, purely real. Since it is purely real, ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಹೇಳಿ? Purely real expressions ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ್ದು 0? Imaginary part is 0. So left hand side ಅಲ್ಲಿ imaginary part 0 ಆದರೆ right hand side imaginary part must be 0. So this implies I can write y plus 2 equal to 0. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ ಹೇಳ್ತಿರೋದು? This is purely real, there is no I part in the left hand side and these two complex number are equal. So the imaginary part of the right hand side expression is also equal to 0. So y plus 2 is equal to 0. So y is equal to minus 2. ಏನು ಕೇಳಿದ್ರು ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ? Then the imaginary part of the complex number z ಅನ್ನು ಹೇಗೆ ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದೇವೆ? We took z is equal to x plus iy. So what is the imaginary part of z? Y. And what we got? Y equal to minus 2. So what is the answer? Answer is minus 2, option B. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ ಹೇಳೋದು? So answer is option B. ಇಷ್ಟೇ ಇರೋದು ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ, ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತಲ್ವಾ? ವೆರಿ ಗುಡ್. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್. The rate of change of volume of a sphere is equal to rate of change of its radius when its radius is equal to. Question mattame odi, I will remove that question. The rate of change of volume of a sphere is equal to the rate of change of its radius when its radius is. So first tell me what is a volume formula for sphere? 4 by 3 pi r cube. 4 by 3 pi r cube. ಏನ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ? Rate of change of volume with respect to time is equal to rate of change of radius with respect to time. Correct? This is a given data. This is given in the question. ಏನ್ find out ಮಾಡಬೇಕು? To find out what is dr by what is radius for this situation. What is the radius for this situation? Okay. See, this implies I can write dv by dr equal to 1 alva. Correct na? When you take dr by dt to left hand side, it will be dv by dr is equal to 1. Now differentiate this with respect to r. Differentiate this with respect to r. So what is dv by dr? Tell me. dv by dr is 4 by 3 pi into 3r square into dr. Okay, since you are differentiating with respect to r only, dr by dr ಬರುತ್ತೆ 1, so ಅದನ್ನ ಬರಿಬೇಕಂತಿಲ್ಲ. ಇಷ್ಟು ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತಾ? Equal to 1. So 3 cancel. So 4 pi r square is equal to 1. R square is equal to 1 by 4 pi. So this implies what is r? 1 by 2 into root pi. So for this radius, the rate of change of volume of the sphere is equal to rate of change of radius of the sphere. So answer is 1 by 2 times pi ellide. Yeah, it is in the option C. So right answer is option C. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಏನ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ರು? dv by dt is equal to dr by dt, right? So given expression is dv by dt is equal to dr by dt, and you have to find out the r. So you can solve like this. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? So 1 by 2 times root pi will be the right answer. So in the given question, this option is present in the option C. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? The next question number 38. The length of the latus rectum of the hyperbola. ನೆನಪಿದೆ ಇದು ಫಸ್ಟ್ PC ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್, conic section concept. Length of the latus rectum of the hyperbola 3y square minus x square is equal to 27. First of all, you have to identify the type of the hyperbola. How to identify the type of the hyperbola? Rearrange this expression. Rearrange ಮಾಡೋದು ಹೇಗೆ? Right hand side should be equal to 1. So first ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು? Divided by 27 to both sides. Divided by 27 to both sides. So you will get y square by 9 minus x square by 27 is equal to 1. Y square by 9 minus x square by 27 is equal to 1. Innu standard forming barlilla. So I can write x square by 27 minus y square by 9 equal to minus 1. Multiply minus sign to both sides. Okay? Yes, very good. Now it is in the standard form. Which type of hyperbola ಕಲ್ತಿದ್ದೀರಿ? You just learned two types of hyperbola. The standard hyperbola and conjugate hyperbola. ಅದು ಹೇಗೆ ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಶಿಯೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ರಿ? Conjugate hyperbola ಅಲ್ಲಿ ರೈಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಸೈಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ -1 ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡರ್ಡ್ hyperbola ಗೆ ರೈಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಸೈಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ 1 ಇರುತ್ತೆ. So it is a conjugate hyperbola. So what is length of the latus rectum? Remember this formula, 2a square by b. This is the formula to find out, length of the latus rectum. So substitute. A square 27, b 3. Substitute, you will get the answer. 2 times 27 by 3. 3 ones are 3 nines are. So what is the answer? Answer is option D, right? 18. Next question. Integration from -1 to 1. See, this is simple normal brackets, flower bracket. ಅದಕ್ಕೇನು special significant ಇಲ್ಲ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ. It's a simple flower bracket. X minus square bracket. But there is a significant. For this bracket, there is a significant. What is this square bracket represent here? The greatest integer function. So you have to find out now integration from -1 to 1. Okay. This is a simple bracket. ಅಲ್ಲೇನು special meaning ಇಲ್ಲ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನೆನಪಲ್ಲಿ. So you have to find out integration of this. Okay. See, first better to understand what is this function represent. Idu mostly ನೆನಪಿರಬೇಕು. ನಾನು ರೆಗ್ಯುಲರ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೆ. This is one special type of function. See, greatest. Okay, this represent what? Greatest integer function. Whatever the input, the output will be integer part of it, and the real first part of it. But this expression will give you the fractional part of it. Did you remember this graph? ನೆನಪಿರಬಹುದು mostly ನಾನು ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೇನೆ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ರೂಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ. Okay, ರೆಗ್ಯುಲರ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೆ. So it will be like this. The graph of this function will be like this. At every integer point, it is discontinuous. The graph will be like this. So because of this, okay, because of this pattern, okay, ella interval 0 to 1, for every interval of 1 unit, the graph will repeat. And then periodic function ನೆನಪಿದೆಯಾ? So this graph will be periodic function with the period 1. And then for every interval, for every integer interval, it will repeat the same thing. So since it is a periodic function with the period 1, This is also equivalent to 0 to 1. See, ಈ region find out ಮಾಡೋದು, okay, this whole thing region find out ಮಾಡೋದು ಒಂದೇ, ಇದನ್ನ find out ಮಾಡಿ multiply 2 ಮಾಡೋದು ಒಂದೇ. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ ಹೇಳೋದು? ಸೊ ಈ ರೀಜನ್ ಅನ್ನ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಒಂದೇ, ಇದನ್ನ ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ 2 ಮಾಡೋದು ಒಂದೇ. ಸೊ ಬೆಟರ್ ಟು ಇಂಟಗ್ರೇಟ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ 0 to 1 2 times x minus greatest integer of x. Now what do you mean by between 0 and 1? Between 0 and 1 means the values of x is between 0 and 1. Aste input will be between 0 and 1. Whenever the input is between 0 and 1, what is the value of greatest integer of x? Okay, if x is between 0 and 1, what is the value of greatest integer of x? Yeah, it is always equal to 0. So this is only equal to, so this value will be 0 if it is between 0 and 1. So 2 times 0 to 1 x dx. So that is x square by 2. Okay, from 0 to 1. Artha 2 2 cancel agate. Answer is 1 square minus 0. Answer is 1. So option is B. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಈ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಸ್ಪೆಷಲ್ ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತಲ್ವಾ? ಇಫ್ ಯು ಟ್ರೈ ಟು ಇಂಟಗ್ರೇಟ್ ಬಿಟ್ವೀನ್ -1 to 1, then you will find difficult to manage. Please remember that this is a periodic function with the period 1. So integrating from -1 to 1 is also equivalent to integration from 0 to 1 2 times integration from 0 to 1 x minus greatest integer of x. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? Very good. Okay, next question. Next question. This is simple question. Again, there is no much writing book. Question correct ಆಗಿ ಓದ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. The inverse of the conditional. Conditional ಅಂದ್ರೇನು? See, ಈ expression ಗೆ conditional ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. P then, if P then Q is called conditional. Maybe in first piece you remember, you studied this one concept. If this is a given if then statement, then converse ಹೇಗಿತ್ತು? Q then P. If Q then P. ನೆನಪಿದೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ ಇದು? ಅದೇ ತರ contrapositive ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು? negation of Q then negation of P. And one more required for this particular problem, which is I think you didn't study in the first page regular class, but it is required for the CET. Inverse, negation of P then negation of Q. ಈ ಮೂರು ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಶನ್ ಗೊತ್ತಿರಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವುದು ಕೇಳ್ಬೋದು? ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇನ್ವರ್ಸ್ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರೆ, ಬಟ್ ಕಾನ್ವರ್ಸ್ ಕೇಳ್ಬೋದು, ಕಾಂಟ್ರಾಪೋಸಿಟಿವ್ ಕೇಳ್ಬೋದು. ಸೊ ಇಫ್ ದಿಸ್ ಅ ಗಿವನ್ ಕಂಡೀಷನಲ್ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್, ನೆನಪಿರಲಿ ಕಾನ್ವರ್ಸ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ Q then P, ಕಾಂಟ್ರಾಪೋಸಿಟಿವ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ negation of Q then negation of P, inverse ಅಂದ್ರೆ negation of P implies negation of Q. Okay, so ಇಲ್ಲೇನು ಗಿವನ್ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್? If A is belongs to N, then A is belongs to Q. It's a given conditional. So the inverse ಹೇಗಿರಬೇಕು? negation of P then negation of Q. negation of P ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು? A belongs to N ಆದ್ರೆ negation ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? A does not belongs to N. A belongs to Q ಆದ್ರೆ what is the negation of that? A does not belongs to Q. ಅದೆಲ್ಲಿದೆ ಈ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ? If A does not belongs to N, then A does not belongs to Q. So which is the right answer? Option A. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? If P then Q implies negation of inverse ಅಂದ್ರೆ negation of P implies negation of Q. ಅಂದ್ರೆ if A is not belongs to N, then A does not belongs to Q. So ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಲ್ಲ? So answer is option A. Understood? Very good. Okay, next question. Yeah, this is from integration. Okay, easy, nothing to very simple problem, but with a definite integration. So what is the question? 0 to pi by 2 root of cos x into sin x dx. We have to integrate this. Okay, now question is there in a board. I'll remove that question from PPT. I'll keep this for you integrate. Okay, ಹೇಗೆ integrate ಮಾಡೋದು? Anyone remember? Anyone can you tell me how to integrate this? Substitute cos x is equal to t. Then what is the differentiation? Minus dx sin x dx is equal to dt. So when x is equal to 0, what is the value of t? 1. When x is equal to pi by 2, what is the value of t? 0. So it is 1 to 0 minus root t into dt. ಇದನ್ನು integrate ಮಾಡಬಹುದಲ್ವಾ? Integration of root t dt from 1 to 0. So it is minus t power 1 by 2 plus 1 by half plus 1 from 1 to 0. So 0 ಹಾಕಿದಾಗ anyway 0 ನೇ ಬರೋದು, minus minus plus 1 by 3 by 2. So answer is 2 by 3. Okay, so answer is 2 by 3. So let us check the options. Options are 1 by 2, 3 by 2, minus 2 by 3 and 2 by 3. So which is right answer? Option D will be the right answer. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಲ್ವಾ? So answer is 2 by 3. Understood? Very good. Okay, the next question. Okay, next question. The solution of the differential equation y square into dy by dx plus y square plus 1 equal to 0. We have to solve this differential equation. See, how many different types of differential equations you studied? 3 different types of differential equations you studied. Variable separable method, linear differential equation, homogeneous differential equation. Idu ಯಾವ category ಬರ್ತದೆ ಹೇಳಿ? Y square into dy by dx plus y square plus 1 equal to 0. This particular problem is belongs to variable separable method. So y square into dy by dx is equal to minus of 1 plus y square. Separation is possible, so it is belongs to variable separable. So dy by dx is equal to ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಹೇಳಿ? minus 1 plus y square divided by y square. Okay, variable separation ಮಾಡಿ ಆಯ್ತು. Now what we should do? We have to integrate ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ we have to rearrange the pattern. So rearrange this. When you rearrange, you will get like this: y square by 1 plus y square into dy, because to integrate dy should be in one side, dx should be in another side. So he gets separate ಮಾಡಬಹುದು for integration. Now this is ready to use for integration. ಹೇಗೆ integrate ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಿ ನೆನಪಿದೆಯಾ ಈ pattern? Yes, to integrate this you should add 1, you should subtract 1 in numerator. Left hand side will be the simple x, okay, integration of 1 is x plus c anta baribodu. Right hand side alli, left hand side alli add 1 and subtract 1 in numerator. It will come like this. So this by this is 1 into dy minus 1 by 1 plus y square into dy equal to x plus c. Correct? What is the integration of 1 by 1 plus y square? Is tan inverse of y is equal to x plus c. So ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಹೇಗೆ ಬೇಕು ಹಾಗೆ ಅರೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. That arrangement should give the answer one out of 4 option. So ಇದನ್ನ ಹೇಗೆ rearrange ಮಾಡಬೇಕು? As it is given, no, as it is ಇಲ್ಲ, okay, it should rearrange y minus x is equal to tan inverse of y plus c. ಇದಿದೆ ನೋಡಿ, ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಒಂದ್ಸಲ. y minus x is equal to tan inverse of y plus c. ಎಲ್ಲಿದೆ ಅದು? ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಡಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿದೆ, ರೈಟ್? ಸೊ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಇಸ್ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಡಿ. y minus x is equal to c plus tan inverse of y. So answer is option D. X minus y ಆಗೋ ಚಾನ್ಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲ, it should be y minus x. Perfect. So answer is option D. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಲ್ವಾ? So answer is option D. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಇದು ವೇರಿಯಬಲ್ ಸೆಪರೇಬಲ್ ಮೆಥಡ್ ನೆನಪಿರಲಿ. So next question. The differential equation. The next question: the differential equation of the family of circles having their centers on the y-axis. So what is the equation? X minus 0 whole square plus y minus k whole square is equal to r square. See, center is on the y-axis. Center is on the y-axis. So center y-axis ಆದ್ರೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಹೇಳಿ? Its x coordinate will be 0 and h is equal to 0 ಆಗಬೇಕು. So consider the equation as x minus 0 whole square plus y minus k whole square equal to r square. It is x square plus y minus k whole square is equal to r square. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟು arbitrary constant ಇದೆ? There are 2 arbitrary constants. So ಎಷ್ಟೆಲ್ಲ differentiation ಮಾಡಲೇಬೇಕು compulsory. 2 times you have to differentiate. So you can directly differentiate or expand. Okay, you can write like this also. Minus 2yk is equal to r square. So that is x square plus y square minus 2x2 yk is equal to r square minus k square. This is ready to differentiate. But ಎಷ್ಟು ಸಲ differentiation ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ? 2 ಸಲ differentiation ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. So first 2x plus 2y into y dash minus 2y into, okay, k is there, no? So it is, see, k will come as it is 2y into y dash is equal to 0. Still one variable ಇದೆ ನೆನಪಲ್ಲಿ, and you can differentiate 2 times. You can see the option, ಎಲ್ಲ options allo second order derivative ಇದೆ except the option B. In the remaining 3 options there are second order derivative, so you have to differentiate again. Ish ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತಲ್ಲ? 2x plus 2y into y dash, k is a constant, so k and 2 is also constant. 2k into differentiation of y, which is y dash, r square minus k square is constant, so its differentiation is 0. So 2 cancel ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. x plus y dash is equal to k into y dash, alva? So x plus y dash by y dash is equal to k. Now differentiate again, okay, using quotient rule, okay, you will get the answer. So I'll show you how to differentiate, okay. See, y dash whole square, okay, will be 0 because right hand side is 0. So I'll directly write one step, remaining work is yours. Y dash into difference is this ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ 1 plus y double dash plus y dash into y dash and the y dash whole square, correcta, minus x plus y dash into y double dash is equal to 0. ಇದನ್ನ rearrange ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ answer ಬರುತ್ತೆ. So only rearrangement part is left that I am leaving for you. You have to rearrange this expression. You will get answer as a option A. Complete ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದಲ್ವಾ? I already removed all the arbitrary constant. Only one work is remaining, that is rearrangement. If you rearrange, you will get the option A. The work ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಲ್ವಾ? So take the equation of the circle. It is given that center is on the y-axis. So y-axis ಇದ್ರೆ x coordinate is 0. R ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. R is also arbitrary constant. So you will get the answer like this. So answer is option A. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? Okay. Next question. The function log x by x cube is increasing only if. So we have to find out the interval where this function is an increasing function. You know, f of x is or y is equal to log x by x cube. We have to find out the interval for which this function is increasing function. Hey, find out the increasing function condition. You know, f dash of x must be greater than 0. So that implies ಇದನ್ನ ಹೇಗೆ ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಸಿಯೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ? You have two options. Either you can use a product rule or you can use a quotient rule. I'll use a product rule. Observe this carefully. 1 by x cube into differentiation of log x is 1 by x plus log x into 1 by x cube and ಹೇಗೆ ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಸಿಯೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ? You can differentiate like this, minus 3 by x to the power 4. Now is greater than 0 means this should be greater than 0. Correct? Very good. So 1 by x to the power 4 is common. Take it outside. You will get 1 minus 3 times log x. See, 1 by x to the power 4 is definitely always greater than 0. There is no value of x where 1 by x to the power 4 is negative. So this implies I can write 1 minus 3 log x must be greater than 0. So minus 3 log x greater than minus 1. This implies 3 log x less than 1. This implies log x is less than 1 by 3. This implies x is less than e to the power 1 by 3. X is less than e to the power 1 by 3 and x is the input for log x. Input of log x cannot be negative. So which is right answer? It is less than e to the power 1 by 3 and input of log x should be always positive. So right answer is option B. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ ಯಾಕೆ ಹೇಳಿ? Since x is inside log cannot be log of negative number is not defined, so the input should be greater than 0 for log and maximum you can take e to the power 1 by 3. So right answer is option B. Understood? Very good. Next question, 45th question. It is an integration question again. 0 to 4 dx divided by 1 plus root x. ಇದನ್ನ ಹೇಗೆ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು? Direct integration ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗುತ್ತಾ? No, it is not in any particular standard form. Then how we can solve this problem? Little difficult. Observe this carefully. Take root x is equal to t. Take root x is equal to t. ಏನಾಗದಾಗ 1 by 2 root x dx is equal to dt. So dx is equal to 2 root x into dt. Correct? Dx is equal to 2 root x into dt. This implies dx is equal to 2 times root x ಏನು t dt. Dx is equal to 2 times t dt. So now substitute this and this in the expression. In bharat check ಮಾಡಿ. One more work is there. See, when x is equal to 0, when x is equal to 0, t is equal to 0 alva. Root of 0 is 0. When x is equal to 4, t is equal to root 4. Root 4 ಏನು 2. So the given problem is also equivalent to 0 to 2. dt ಏನು 2t dt divided by 1 plus t. So this 2 will come out. I hope you know this integration. ಹೇಗೆ ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಈ ಇಂಟಗ್ರೇಷನ್ ಅನ್ನ? Just know we solved one problem, okay, where we use one trick, okay, that trick can be used again. How to integrate t by 1 plus t? ನೆನಪಿದೆಯಾ? Add 1 and subtract 1. So when you add 1 and subtract 1, this will be 2 times 0 to 1 dt minus 0 to 1 by 1 plus t. I hope you know how to integrate both these two. Very simple integration. So the remaining work is for you. You have to complete this integration. When you complete this integration, you will get this answer. 4 minus 2 log 3. Completing this particular problem is your work. Please check that. Don't, whenever you learn again, don't leave your work here itself. Getting the answer which is present in the option is also very important. So please remember, you have to complete and you have to get the answer option A. Artha aita? Very good. Next question. Cos of 1 by 4 into sin inverse of x is equal to root 3 plus 1 by 2 root 2. Then find the value of x. So in question, cos of 1 by 4 sin inverse of x is equal to root 3 plus 1 by 2 root 2. So we have to solve this expression. It's a simple inverse trigonometric problem. It's a complicated, 100% you cannot solve this problem. So think, okay, before applying any particular method. Now I will take this cos into this side. So ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ cos inverse of root 3 plus 1 by 2 root 2. Root 3 plus 1 by 2 root 2 ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ನೋಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಪಿ ಯು ಸಿಯಲ್ಲಿ? ಹಾ, ಯಾವ ಆಂಗಲ್ ಗೆ ನೋಡಿದ್ದೀರಿ? root 3 plus 1 by 2 root 2 and it should be for cos. ನೆನಪಿದೆಯಾ? ಏನು 1 by 4 sin inverse of x cos inverse of ಯಾವ ಆಂಗಲ್? cos of, it should be cos of ಏನಿರ್ಬೋದು ಹೇಳಿ? 15 degree, 15 degree, 75 degree, 105 degree. You studied this in first PUC. So for entrance exam, you must remember this. So cos 15 degree. So this will be sin inverse of x is equal to 60 degree. Ek bantu 60 degree. Cos inverse cos cancel agi. What is remaining? 15 degree. 15 degree ke idu 4 multiply agate. So it becomes 60 degree. So x is equal to sin 60 degree. So it is root 3 by 2. Then you complicated number agi nodidre, this you cannot solve. This is actually simple problem only if you know that root 3 plus 1 by 2 root 2 is cos 15 degree. Artha aita? So answer is root 3 by 2. So let me check whether the option is present in the question. Yes, answer is D, root 3 by 2. Artha aita? Yes, very good. Next question. If f from 1 to infinity to 2 to infinity is defined by f of x is equal to, f of x is given that x plus 1 by x and we have to find out, f inverse of x. We have to find out f inverse of x. So this is a little different question. New regular exam in pattern use martade nilli use madlikke agala. First observe careful. I will give you an easy method. First rearrange this or take f of x is equal to y. Better take f of x is equal to y. So in baratte heli x plus 1 by x is equal to y. That is x square minus xy equal to 1. Correct? X LCM ತಗೊಂಡಾಗ ಹೀಗೆ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. So x square minus xy minus 1 equal to 0. This is a quadratic equation with the variable x. So solve this quadratic equation. X is equal to minus b plus or minus b square minus 4ac divided by 2. You got an expression for x in terms of y. So what we can do with this? We can define g of y which satisfies the composition and all. Okay. So g of y I can write as a y plus or minus square root of y square minus 4 by 2. If this question is asked in board exam, then it will be a 5-mark question. You know what you should do after this. You have to take the two composition. You have to prove that f of g of y is equal to y, g of f of x is equal to x. But illi astu work madbekantilla. You consider this satisfies and directly write the inverse. Now because of this, you can write f inverse of x is equal to y. See, illi actually ಎರಡು case ಇದೆ. y plus and y minus. ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವುದು ಆಗತ್ತೆ ಯಾವುದು ಆಗಲ್ಲ? Can you tell me? Which one we should consider? Because there are not two options, only one option is given. One right answer is that either one agala one agate. And if you identify which is possible, which is not possible, with the reason you should explain. So what is the function actually? Function from 1 to infinity, 2 to infinity. For the both interval, the domain and codomain, there are no negative numbers. So this y will be a negative answer. So this is not allowed. Remember, this is not allowed because of this domain and codomain. So which is right answer? The right answer is f inverse of x is equal to y plus root of y square minus 4 divided by 2. Since, okay, we want to write in terms of x, you can replace all this by x. No, not an issue. ಈ ಕಂಪೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಈ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಏನಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ. ಸೊ 1 by 2, okay, 1 by 2 into x plus root of x square minus 1. So that is ಯಾವ ಆಪ್ಷನ್? Option is A. So answer is A. Next question, minus 1 to 1 x into greatest integer of x, where greatest integer of okay, ಅದನ್ನು ಡಿಫೈನ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಅಷ್ಟೇ. Then find the value of x or the interval. Then the value of this limit you have to find out. So what is integration? -1 to 1 x into greatest integer of x, x into greatest integer of x. Now I will remove the question. Okay, question is there in a board, so you have to solve this greatest integer function. Okay, since this is a more than one component problem, you should split this integral like this. You have to split into two integral. The first is -1 to 0, another one is 0 to 1. So -1 to 0. Okay, whenever x is between greater than 0 and less than, okay, less than greater than -1, sorry, less than 0, then value of greatest integer of x, you know, if x is greater than -1 and less than 0, what is the value of greatest integer of x? -1. If x is between 0 and 1, then what is the value of greatest integer of x? 0. ಇದು ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ? Now use these two here. So ಏನು ಬರುತ್ತಾಗ x already ಇದೆ, ಇದಕ್ಕೇನು ಎಫೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಲ್ಲ. This value will be -1, so it is only -x dx. ಇದು 0 because greatest integer of x will be 0 if x is between 0 and 1. So anyway the second integral is 0. So this answer is x square by 2 from -1 to 0. 0 ಹಾಕಿದಾಗ 0 ನೇ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, minus of minus, okay, 1 by 2. See, this minus sign is there, and it is when you put 1, okay, it become plus. ಯಾಕೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತಲ್ವಾ? So ಇದು does not affect, this -1 does not affect. One minus sign which is after substitution, before that only this minus sign is there, so it become half. So let me check whether this option is present or not. Yeah, so which is right answer? Option B. The right answer is option B. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ ಹೇಳ್ತಿರೋದು? So right answer is option B, which contain half as an answer, and half is the right answer. Understood? Very good. Next question. Integration from, okay, integration of e power x into 1 minus cot x divided by sin x dx. Okay, this is a simple question. Observe this carefully. E power x ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಡಿ, ಹಾಗೆ ಇರಲಿ. 1 by sin x ಏನು? cosecant x minus, ಇಲ್ಲಿ 1 by sin x ಬರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ, you write this as a cosecant x. This is better. Cot x you keep as it is. Over. Why? This is better. Can you tell me why? It is in the form of, you know, e power x into f dash of x plus f of x into f dash of x. You can check this. Either differentiation, you know, minus cosecant x into cot x. And also you know that this integration is equal to e power x into f of x plus c. So this integration is equal to ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? e power x into what is f of x? Cosecant x plus c. So what is the right answer? E power x into cosecant x. Answer is option B. So identifying this like this is very important. Once you iದೇ ತರ ಅಂತ identify ಮಾಡಿ, this is a simple question. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? Very good. So last question for today's class. A person standing on the bank of a river observes that the angle of elevation of the top of the tree on the opposite bank of the river is 60 degree. And when he retires from 40 meters away from the tree, the angle of elevation becomes 30 degree. Find the breadth of the river. In the problem, else solve ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಹೇಳಿ? 10th standard trigonometry. So maybe you remember I told even 10th standard trigonometry is also part of the syllabus of the entrance exam. So simple question, is a tree. So this point will be considered the another side of the bank of the tree, I mean bank of the river. So person is standing here, he will watch a object at the top of the tree, so he will get the angle of elevation, you know, 60 degree. Alva first irodeno 60 degree. He retires 40 meter away from the, okay, tree. Maybe this is a 40 meter, let it be like 40 meter. This is another position. He will watch again the same object, then angle will be 30 degree. So diagram ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಲ್ವಾ? The person is standing here, he watches the object which is present on the top of the tree, the angle of elevation 60 degree. ಅಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಮುಂದೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಾನೆ, so angle change ಆಗೇ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ 100%, so decreasing as you move, okay, away from the tree, the angle is decreasing. So when he watches the same object, okay, after 40 meter away from that first position, the angle of elevation is 30 degree. So what is asked? The breadth of the river is asked. This breadth is asked. So even we don't know the height of the tree also, let it be h, breadth will be b. So use first this triangle. First use this triangle, since okay, opposite adjacent side is defined, so define tan 60 degree. You know, h by b, correct? Tan 60 degree is equal to h by b. Tan 60 you know √3. So we need breadth, so h is equal to ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? b into √3. ಇದು first triangle ಇಂದ. Next, the bigger triangle. Okay, again define tan tan 30 degree equal to h by b plus 40. Why? The base is b plus 40. So 1 by root 3 is equal to h andreno b root 3. Correct? B plus 40. Now you have to solve this. Simple. Cross multiply madada again barate. 3b is equal to b plus 40. So 2b is equal to 40. b is equal to 20. So the breadth of the river is 20 meters. So option is A. This is a height and distance problem. This was there in our 10th standard syllabus, and 10th standard trigonometry is a part of CET syllabus. So 10 more questions left that I will discuss in next class. Thank you.